the screen and slams it through.
Well, I tell you what, it was the good pick that was set that turned him loose.
And once he got around its speed, it was smooth sailing. He throws it to him.
Oh, you trying to squat?
Exactly what they need to do right now. Attack the basket and hey, get fouled.
Don't get your chin. Running with 25 seconds, that be the clean. Nigga, this is body bag. Put you in the body bag. Don't try to jump at OJ. Catch your body, man. My nigga, this is body bag.
Try to be physical with him, body him up early, and deny him position. And guys, that's what a lot of teams try with Gasol. Force him to really battle through contact. We'll see how it works.
Thanks again, Doris. And so here is Chicago following the miss by John Wall. That's good.
Good display of physicality by Gasol to set that shot up.
A slow start for Washington in this one. 6-point game. They faced off right here last time they met, but the home club just couldn't pull out the win.
Well, looking back at that last game between these two teams, they lost the game. I thought the difference was they were badly out-rebounded inside, and it's so tough to win a game when you can't secure that ball.
And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. And Wall, here we go now. Took him no time at all on that one. Wall's got his second basket of the night.
Looks like he might be on his game today, Clark.
Bulls have gone 4 of 4 to start, so a nice offensive rhythm to start here. Inside to Gasol.
Well, you allow them to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, I think you got to foul him, and free throws are better than a layup.
It's his first trip to the line.
And he's been a consistent shooter at the line for them this season, shooting about 78%.
You know, guys, that's not quite the same success rate he had at the line last year, although it is somewhat in the neighborhood of last year's numbers.
The 2-possession lead is what they were looking for there, so they can deal with that one miss.
Quarter, no luck. It's been a quick start here for Chicago, leading by 5. Here's Mr. Clutch. 6 points for him. Gasol, a screen on Wall. 5 on the clock. It's tipped. Gasol, no good.
Well, you know what? All good things must come to an end, and they finally miss after making their first 4.
It's Wall with the drive. Tremendous stuff from a guy, Clark, we think more of for his passing.
Yeah, but he's got tremendous leaping ability and a surplus supply, too.
Well, that's a great aggressive move, and 2 big points, too.
Here's Snell following the bucket by the Wizards. Here's Mr. Clutch. He's coming off a 10-point game against Utah. Gortat with the steal. York defended by Butler. Gortat the pass to York. Shoots from 12. Rebound by Butler. The Bulls leading by 3. Outside Gasol. Here's Mr. Clutch, covered by Wall. Mr. Clutch, the pass to Gasol. Rebound by the Wizards.
That's an easy shot there. That's a shot that he should make more often than not.
Renee's setting the pick for Wall. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Obvious foul.
Yeah, he took a hit right there and earned those free throws.
This is his first.
Good work.
So it's both teams, 2 shots. 17 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Rose kicks to Dunleavy. Looking for Gasol. He gets it there. Dunleavy dishes to Rose. Heinrich outside. And the Bulls with another miss.
This Saturday, January 9th, LeBron James and the Cleveland Cavaliers take on Derrick Rose and the Chicago Bulls. It's all about the Central Division. Do not miss it.
Neither team able to build much of a lead up to this point as we start the second quarter. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Wizards.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught them off guard, playing airtight defense and coming up with the steal.
Yeah, and I've noticed also that they've led to a lot of forced turnovers. They're getting some points in transition as a result.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. So the Wizards 5 right now. Otto Porter and Nene at the forwards. Then it's Gortat. Then there's Ramon Sessions. And it's York in at the two-guard spot. Here's Mr. Clutch after marching Gortat's bucket. And out of bounds as the Wizards gain possession. With this break, a look at our 2K leaderboard and the top passing centers and power forwards over the course of the past 10 games. Pau Gasol, number 2. And, of course, Joakim Noah.
Well, it takes tremendous feel for the game to be able to make the passes these big guys are capable of making out of that low post area.
Absolutely, Steve. I mean, these fellas play in the high traffic area on the court, so the passing lanes for them are a lot tighter than they are out on the perimeter. Not nearly as much room.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to Doris Burke for an update. Hi, Doris.
Thanks, guys. Mr. Clutch in their last game against the Jazz played some very good basketball. He ended with 10 points and an impact by finding his teammates over and over again. A performance like this is what we've come to expect during this great run of his. Will we get another one tonight, guys?
All right, Doris. Well, what do you guys think? Does that kind of big performance energize a player in his next game, or has it, like Steve, you began taking a toll physically?
I think it just depends on the individual, Kevin. Probably depends on how he's feeling physically overall. But usually a guy who has a big night like that, it's going to carry over just the confidence. It'll carry to the next game.
Yeah, I would not disagree with you there, Steve. There's something about confidence in this game that really fuels you and energizes you. When you've performed well, then you feel like you can do it again and again and again.
Well, it couldn't have been an easy call for him to switch uniforms this past offseason. Leaving a team and city he's called home is never easy, but he has a great opportunity here.
And to me, that's the key word, opportunity. Couldn't have been easy for him to make the switch, but when you get a chance to handpick your team based on what you think is a good fit, that's hard to pass up.
The shot by Nene, no good.
That's a shot that he sometimes struggles with, but you can't fault him for taking it when the defense backs off like that.
Here's Mr. Clutch. It's good from about 19 feet. Mr. Clutch has got 8 points.
This is a tremendous solo run he's on. I mean, the kind we've seen him have so many times before.
That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time.
And now a look at Pau Gasol here. Going well for him this season. He's right around 13 points a night, 8 rebounds, and 3 assists. Certainly not numbers he should be disappointed in, but we know what a high standard he holds himself to.
Well, quite honestly, I hope he's not disappointed. I mean, he's been giving them major contributions on a daily basis.
And Washington making a change here. Wall's checked in. Here's Mr. Clutch. 8 points for him. Kicks it to Noah. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. And the Bulls lead by 1.
And that assist earned him a little nod from his teammate after the basket.
To the middle, here's Wall, and he banks in the layup. 12 points for him.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening, Steve.
No, it's off the charts. It really is. And defensively, I mean, they have to start shutting down some of those lanes to the hoop.
Here's Mr. Clutch. Right now averaging 25 points a game. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Mr. Clutch has got 4 points in the quarter.
Boy, nice work. Inside. Tough to get that shot over a big defender like that.
Oh, that takes skill and creativity, Steve, particularly on the release to make sure he doesn't get a hand on it.
Now here's Wall. He picked up 15 points in their last win against New York.
And Kevin, he was amazing defensively as well. I mean, he was racking up steals left and right.
Bulls have gone a sensational 5 of 5 from the field since the start of the second quarter. And that one's good by Butler. Wizards trail by 3. Pass to Wall. Left side, Wall. And off the glass. That one's good. Wall's got 14.
And after that last game, Clark, I'm not surprised to see him so hot. He's got it rolling right now.
Puts it up from 12. No good from Mr. Clutch.
That was not pretty there. You got to make that one, but maybe that's not his range.
Porter. And there's a minute 45 left now here in the second. Gortat with the steal. By himself, trips down the breakaway slam. But Clark, we've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
Yeah, we sure have. I mean, it's been a bit of a windshield wiper game. I mean, back and forth, the lead has gone 5 times, so no one in clear control yet.
I think both teams feel like they can win. They both have confidence. So we'll see which team can kind of ride the momentum and take control of this game.
For Washington.